So as we're gearing up for our fifth international relief trip to Honduras, I want to take you guys behind the scenes and really show you everything that goes on to prepare one of these trips. This year we plan to go down to Choluteca with 30 people. So it's going to be our biggest trip yet, our biggest group. And while we're down there, we built a house. We spent some time at an orphanage and a center for malnourished kids. But a few of us, before we go to Honduras, are going to go to Nicaragua. And I couldn't be more excited about this because I really had, God put a vision in my heart recently to go to Nicaragua and build a mission site. We learned of some needs there, where it's like the poorest of the poor, people living on less than $1 a day right outside the city trash dump. And we're going to go down there and build a mission site so that we can send teams down to regularly to serve these people. So I want to take you guys on that journey. I want you to have the cameras rolling when we go look at the land and the needs of the people. And again, my hope is really that we inspire people, that these trips are life-changing. I mean, they've changed me, period. That's why I do them every year. I get more out of them than I give to them. The people that I go to serve do more for me than I do for them. So I want more people to experience that. And I know a lot of people every year when we come back and we post the pictures are like, oh man, I want to go with you next year. And when the next year comes around, they don't go. So by having the cameras there and really showing what we're doing, I'm hoping that more people will be inspired to go on these trips, because I know there's people out there that could use what it's done for me. So how the idea came about for doing these international relief trips was, I guess, about 4 years ago. It was probably around the beginning of 2013. I had been promoting a really debaucherous pool party called Rehab in Ocean City. It was wildly successful. We, had our biggest event of the year every Memorial Day Sunday. And at the time, I'd quit drinking and was an active member of my church on leadership. And the time came for us to plan rehab, and I had conflict about it. I didn't feel good about it. But I knew that if I didn't do it, that my competitors, the Good Life boys, would have jumped in my grave, taken Sunday, and made all the money. And I thought, well, how does that help anything? So after a lot of thought, I felt like I had this really crazy idea. I said, what if we took all the money from that event and we used it to go on an international relief trip and invited anyone that wanted to go, including the people that attended the party rehab. And it was so crazy that I actually had to run the idea past the pastor of my church, Chris Lockamy, because I thought, is that even okay? So he gave me the thumbs up, and that's exactly what we did. I think we gave around $10,000, and we invited anybody that wanted to go. And we took 13 people to Grenada that first year, and we're able to do some cool stuff down there. And then every year it's just kind of grown from there. So this year we're going to Honduras. We'll plan to take 30 people, and again, we're probably the only non-church group, at least the only one that I've ever seen, and I've passed several of them in the airports, that go on these international relief trips. And sometimes the groups that we plug in with down there don't really know what to do with us, because we're a little bit rougher around the edges than most of the groups they're dealing with. But yeah, it's a good time. It's interesting, and we've the people that go down, I get more excited about the people that I'm going to serve with than the people I'm going to serve, because I've seen miracles happen in people's lives when they get their eyes off of themselves and they start to give back of themselves sacrificially. So, we're excited about going to Honduras. And bonus onto that is we are taking a trip to a few of us when we go down. The day that we go down to Honduras, the larger group will go to Honduras, and then a few of us will go to Nicaragua, where we are planning to buy some property and build a mission site. We learned of some needs there. We realized that we found out through our sources that there was no good place for teams to stay if they want to go help this certain people. So we plan to go down to Nicaragua in August, scout out some land, buy some property, and build a mission site that will host teams from the United States, and I couldn't be more excited about that.